Hi, I'm Clever Ghoul, but you can call me Nikki. Today, we are making a fake cake. I know I'm behind on the trend by like 10,000 years, but I'm obsessed with all the fake cakes that you see online, particularly on TikTok and Instagram. I love vintage cake decorating. It's so cute and kitschy, which if you know me, you know I love a little bit of kitsch. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've also been waiting to find like a pretty cheap base to use for this project because I'm lazy and didn't want to have to just make one out of cardboard, even though I could have done that a while ago. Basically, since the day after Christmas, Valentine's stuff has been up in stores, and so I bought this at Target for $3. It's a box that I guess kids use to put Valentines in at school. I kind of want to keep it a box so that it's functional, and I'm gonna see if I'm able to do that because I think it would be really cool to have a cake that's also a functional box. The first thing I'm gonna do is obviously patch up this hole, then we're gonna cover it in spackle and decorate it. Obviously, I'm gonna have to patch up this hole, but before I do that, I think I want to draw out how I want this cake to look. I've been looking at pictures and videos online for what feels like forever now, so I have some ideas cooking up in my head, and I kind of want to draw them out and play with it before I start spackling this. So I think that's where we'll start today.
When it came to the colors for this cake, I knew I wanted the base to be light pink and the piping to be a darker pink. I also wanted to add fake cherries and glitter to the piped areas. I considered doing more piping on the sides of the cake, however, with the lid of the box coming down so low, I was worried I would lose the function of the box, so I decided I would let that go for this project. Overall, my main goals were for this cake to be pink, glittery, cute, and functional. After drawing out my vision, it was time to cover the slot on the lid of the box. I pulled out some cardstock, traced the opening, and then cut out the cardstock and glued it down. I put one large piece on the interior of the box and then cut out a second piece that matched the size of the slot and glued that on top. You don't have to be meticulous here, as the spackle is thick enough to cover any mistakes. Next, I put the lid back on and with a pencil marked out where the lid met the sides of the cake. This would indicate to me where to stop spackling later. Now it's time to spackle. I used DAP, Fast and Final Lightweight Spackling, and acrylic light pink paint to make the base layer of frosting. Then I frosted the lid and the base in the light pink and left it to dry for a couple hours before coming back to do the piping. Once the base was close to dry, I mixed a new color for the piping. I used a darker pink acrylic paint, and once mixed, I got a piping bag ready. The icing tip I used is a number 6B, also known as a large star decorating tip. This is where things went sideways. I should have practiced my piping technique, but I was too eager and I went for it. I didn't like it, so I wiped it off and started over. On my second attempt, I still didn't like how it looked, but it was better than the first time around, so I decided to make it work. This is when I realized I am not great at piping, but also, why would I be? I have never decorated a cake with a piping bag before, so this isn't too horrible, and there's always room for improvement, right? After piping the lid, I decided to add pink iridescent heart glitter and cherries on top. This made the cake look retro and kitschy like I had wanted. And who doesn't love a glitter moment? Next, I mixed up more of the dark pink icing and piped it around the base of the cake box. After not liking what I had done on the lid, I tried to do just a simple line. Heavy emphasis on the word tried. I think when I do this next time, a lazy Susan will be a necessity for this process. After piping around the base, I added more of the heart glitter and left it to dry overnight. Here she is in all her glory. Overall, it was a fun process, but I want to practice some more and try again. I can't stop thinking about making an all black, spooky cake in this same style. Sadly, I ended up dropping the cake during the photo shoot, and now I'm going to have to go back and patch her up. But I didn't want to miss posting a video this week, so this will have to do. Thank you so much for watching. How would you decorate a fake cake? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.